Hello folks, how's everybody doing tonight? If you can't tell, we're out in my barn. It's a little cold out here, but we got some heaters going. I'm Matt from Humby'sHive. I've got Lucy here with me. Today we are going to be working on cutting out some reindeer, 3D reindeer. So I found a cool pattern. I printed a couple different sizes. We're going to be cutting these out. Lean up there. Multiple different sizes that we're going to be cutting out. So just use some scrap wood, 3-dimension. We'll get started. We're using the Pegasus scroll bandsaw. I believe this is a number 9 blade that we have on here. So let's get started. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'll do my best to answer anything that you guys have. I am not professional at this. I'm getting bandsaw. I really like using this. It's definitely a neat tool. So the more I use it, the better I get. So yeah, let's get started. Is that light all right?
Yep.
Okay.
So weird seeing it so high up.
What's that?
So weird seeing it high up. So high up.
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Fish is asking if the Pegasus bandsaw is just as good as a scroll saw.
Yes, it's definitely a great machine. They both have their pluses. The scroll saw, I think, for interior cuts, you can't really do them with the bandsaw, other than cutting and then regluing. But I definitely am enjoying these thinner blades on this bandsaw.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What do I say? So we can show how to do it.
That's right. We did this intentionally so we could show you guys how to do it. I felt the blade tracking forward just a little bit, and I attempted to fix it. Well, the blade popped off, but no worries.
Robert says, "Good evening, Matt and Lucy."
Hey, how's it going, Robert?
Michael says, Pegasus tools seem like they're really good quality tools. I have the Pegasus scroll saw and I love it.
Yes, Pegasus scroll saw. I'm definitely glad I invested in that about a year ago. And investing in this thing has been a bonus too.
Adam Hartman says, "Hey guys," and he's asking if we have technical difficulties.
No, we are demonstrating. That's what we're doing. Demonstrating how easy it is to change and re-put a blade back on.
Hi, Nikki. Nikki said hi to me.
Get the blade where we want it. We'll tighten this up.
And hope it doesn't pop off again.
I'm sure we Stinker. Alright. Well, looks like we are having some technical difficulties. So much for a smooth Tuesday night, right? Bear with me, I am, again, still learning. Learning as I go.
Steven says it takes a bit of practice and patience. I have seen them adjusted and changed. Not difficult, just be patient.
I'm pretty patient. We'll see after we're done here. It's a lot different when the machine's on than when you turn it by hand. It's a lot faster.
Adam's wondering if you finished the Chickmas tree.
We are very close to finishing that Chickmas tree. We're going to stain it and glue it up.
Is it a Christmas present for Mom?
Pardon me?
Is it going to be a Christmas present for Mom?
I haven't decided yet. Alright, fingers crossed for you.
Nikki's wondering what a Chickmas tree is.
Who is?
Nikki.
Nikki? Nikki, we did a video last week. It was a Christmas tree shaped out of little chickens. So you can go on Bear Woods and you can check that video out. We did that on the scroll saw. So
Adam says he's been impressed with your work, your talent ever since he met you.
appreciate that, Adam. We were supposed to build a pulpit together, and I don't think we ever did. Okay. So, looks like we're running pretty good. If you're just tuning in, we just cut out the legs for this reindeer. We had some blade mishap, but we are back up and running now, so we're going to continue cutting this out. I'm going to cut the ears or the antlers out.
Robert's wondering if that's yellow pine.
Possibly. It was an old barn, I think. Scrap wood that I collected. So, we have his antlers and his legs. Now we're going to go cut his body out. We want to save these pieces around here so we can tape it all back together, give it stability when we go to cut the front out. Man, oh man. We're having no luck today.
Robert said that cut looks like a hot knife through butter, though.
It's cutting really good, but for some reason, I don't know if my tension's not tight enough. We are. You can really see how smooth that blade cuts.
Kind of crazy.
Well, and what I like about this bandsaw is that this piece, I don't know, it's roughly 5 inches tall. You know, you're not going to be able to cut that on the scroll saw. I think the most I've cut is about 1 3/4 inches, 1 7/8.
I think it's just crazy how fast it goes.
Yeah. And it's still spinning.
I want to stick my pen in there.
Stick anything in
It's not going that fast.
it.
If you just brush it up against it.
No. Sure sense.
Like that.
Like that. Alright.
Like so.
Do we have anybody watching? I feel bad.
Yeah.
People watching this.
There are 22 people.
Really?
Yeah. You had like 30 a minute ago.
Well, yeah. It's the third time it's popped up. You're like, alright, I gotta get out of here.
They'll come back after it's
Yeah.
fixed. It's okay, it happens. Adam said the gang's all here, bro. Robert said, do you have to provide your own chopstick? We all have one and do the same.
A chopstick. I should crank down on this or what?
Stephen Lewis said hi from Ireland.
Oh, Ireland. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's hard.
Just stay right there. Just go right there.
What makes it fall off? Do you know?
I don't know. If there's a wing nut back there that tightens this, the bolt that tips this wheel back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm not tightening it enough and the vibration's causing it to move. Or if I don't have enough tension on here where it has some play as it's spinning.
Yeah.
but I don't want to over tighten it and snap the blade.
Adam said at least he isn't jumping mid-cut, and this is good to see. You're working through it and staying cool.
Ah! That's my inside right now. My outside is staying cool like a cucumber. But inside, it's really bad for every person that's watching this.
Ken said he's from Australia.
Ken, Australia. I'm sure it's gotta be. What time is it here? 6:15? I don't know. There's probably 24 hours of difference or something.
Yeah. Adam said that's my outside usually, lol.
Alright. Tighten out the blade a
Shall
little
we
bit.
give it a shot?
Just,
I think I jinxed you.
you didn't jinx me.
Well, I said I hope it doesn't pop off, and you said I don't think it will. And then I jinxed you.
Oh, that was all your fault. What were you thinking?
I know.
Messed it up.
Ken said it's 10:30 here.
10:30.
In the morning or at night?
On what day?
True.
True.
Robert
All right.
said we are getting a true demo of how life is in the shop often is.
Yes, true. Doesn't always go. There's no editing on this video.
Nope.
You're seeing it live. Fingers crossed again. Let's man, I don't even want to turn this thing on. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, it broke it?
Snapped.
Aw.
All right. Well, that just showed the tension was too tight.
Yep.
Figured that out. Thankfully, I'm putting in a Bear Woods order for some more
Good.
saw blades, which will come in handy.
Ken said it's morning there. 10:30 in the morning, so I'm guessing it's the December 8th there.
All right. Well, anyone who tuned in, I do appreciate you. At least you're sticking around.
You have a lot
for
of
this
people.
mess. We are learning as we're going here. More trial and error than anything. I think that last time I wasn't sure if I wasn't tightening my blade enough. And that's why it was popping off, but apparently I tightened it too much and it didn't have enough. It wasn't loose enough to start spinning. So this is how we learn, right? This is
Yep.
we get a new tool, we attempt some different things. These blades are not like a normal blade. Also, these are much thinner, so I imagine they're probably very easy to snap, as we just proved.
Yep.
But this will be for another day. Man, I really wish it hadn't gone that way, but I do feel like this is something we're going to continue to learn at. I really enjoy this saw. If you haven't seen any of the other videos that I've done on this, please go watch them on Bear Woods. I have a YouTube page. It's not very well. All my videos are posted there, but Bear Woods has all the videos that I've done on there also. Yeah, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we will be back next week, hopefully with some new blades.
You have one more question.
I have one more question. What
Yep.
is that question?
Robert's asking, did it snap on the weld?
I don't know. I would have to look.
What's the weld?
Well, because these blades, I believe they weld them together to make this ring. It doesn't look, I can't really tell, but it doesn't look like it. I have to find where the weld is. These blades are very thin, so. It could be, Robert. I don't know offhand. Just by looking at it, I do not see any other. Is that a spot right there? That might be the weld spot. That looks a little bit different. But I don't have an answer to that to say yes or no definitively. But yeah, I think we'll call it quits for tonight. Thanks
That's
again,
okay.
everybody. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night.
Bye.